Hey everybody, I'm going to do a review on the new episode of Fate Stay Night Unlimited Blade Works 2nd Season, Episode 2. Dude, this episode, holy mother freaking lord of hell. Dude, it is freaking... Dude, those of you who watched the Fate series, like you watched it from the 2006 to Fate Zero and then up to where we are right now, you will know what I'm talking about, okay? This episode was mind-blowing. Well, not exactly mind-blowing, but somewhere around the end is what's blowing. Or surprising. So let's go. Okay, at the beginning we have Rin and Shiro talking to each other, you know, having a little small meal and saying that we should team up with another master. Rin was thinking the same thing. It was Shiro's idea, but Rin was also thinking the same thing. You know what I'm saying? But the only person that they can team up with is Iliasfeel. Now, I was worried for a second right there, okay? I was worried as hell. Those of you who actually watched the Fate series, you know what I'm talking about. Those of you who are brand new, and this is the first series, I mean, your literal first series of Fate, you guys do not understand. Well, I'm pretty sure you understand a little bit if you actually kept up with it. It's not that difficult it's not that difficult. We all know what Iliasfeel is like. But for me, and those of you who and for the other Fate Stay Night people who watched the series and did some research, we all know who she is, okay? Literally, we all know who she is. Anyways, after that, they decide to go team up with Iliasfeel, and Rin has a good idea where she is due to her father telling her about a certain place where these other people used to live. Yeah. As the episode progresses, we see a little scene with Caster a bit and Saber, you know? Saber's still trying to resist, and Caster reminisces back then about her previous master, and Caster looked at his ways of how he does things, but she was not too happy about that. She says, I think you should shut your laboratory down, etc., blah, 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 you know, that kind of thing. But the guy was being a total B, or a bulldozer, or an a-hole. You all know what I'm talking about. And I go like, dude, you have no idea what a servant can really, really do when you do not treat them right. You know what I'm getting at here. You guys all know that. And he apparently talked to our church fellow. I think that's Kire Kotomine. Yeah, Kire. I'm pretty sure his name was mentioned last season. So yeah. As the episode progresses, we see to it that our buddies, on the other hand, was just trying to like take care of us some things. This is Caster's backstory continuation, you know, and how she made another contract with another master. She killed her current master by using rule breaker on herself, and she killed him, you know, in his laboratory that she destroyed. What's the main problem is that after that she meets up with Lancer, and I go like, well, ain't that bad luck? No, literally that's bad luck, especially when you're kind of injured or you're running out to exist in the world. And Caster was about to meet her apparent death, and her last thoughts was about to be, I just want to go back to my homeland by using the Grail. And I go like, understandable. And then she ends up meeting another guy after he saves her, and he says, tell me the whole story. You want to get this vessel and do whatever you need to do, right? So whatever. And that's how she managed to make another contract with another master. As for Rin and Shiro, after Caster's backstory, they tried to get to Iliasfeel, but she has a giant barrier or traps or something to try to like top that she set. Apparently her servant Sella, I believe she calls her, has a little bickering or argument with her, and Iliasfeel's like, okay, you two go get them. They go like, what? And she goes like I said, go capture them. Easy as that. Well, if you guys saw Ilia's behavior, she is like a child. Well, I'm pretty sure she's a kid anyway. We all know that. Those of you who watch the other series of Fate. We all know that. But as the episode progresses with some things here and there, Shinji was teleported out of nowhere. Well, yeah, Shinji was teleported out of nowhere, and he says, I can't believe this guy made me go here, that little... But later on, he is interrupted by Seller and the other girl and her other maid, and just before they warned him, like, you got 10 seconds. Either you get out of here and flee, or you just die by the axe. They're going 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and before they could do any action, a blow of wind just appeared out of nowhere, and there the same guy with blondie hair from season 1 comes out and says, you know, I can't believe you homunculi have a heart of a human, but since I'm kind of merciful the way he says it in his own sentence and way, I'm going to give you 10 seconds to leave or get out, you know, for letting my master live. But they did not, they realized who, I think one of the maids, I think Seller, realized who he really is, and says, sorry, you're an enemy to Iliasfield, so we're gonna take you out. And we have to it that our other maid ends up trying to hit him with an axe. However, a random portal came out of nowhere and did something to her, and her arm was off, and I'm going, holy mother freaking heck. Dude, the moment I saw the guy with the blonde hair, I'll call him Goldilocks if anything, I was like, oh no, oh no, oh no. Those of you who knows the Fate series, like literally watched Fate Stay Night from 2006 and Fate Zero, you all know what my reaction was. I really wish I could have done a live reaction, but heck, I was like shocked as heck the moment I saw him. I'm like, oh no, you are so in trouble. And it seems like other random portals came out of nowhere, and it ends up attacking his enemies. And apparently that's his ability. And it shows it right, he's gonna finish off Sella, you know? Like a portal came out and he drew out the sword and says, here, let me grant you a wish, knowing that to your last breath you will defend Iliasfield. And before he could do anything, he gets interrupted by Iliasfield the moment she senses danger in her home, and she summons Berserker and finds the guy in front of her. And Goldilocks says, it looks like to me you finally appeared now, huh? And he's even pretty disgusted or surprised to see that Iliaspield's like the vessel. I'm pretty sure those of you who are brand new is going like, what's the vessel? I can't tell you that yet. It's not given. Well, I think it was given, but those of you who watch the Fate series would know what I'm talking about. Those of you who are brand new, you may not know what's really going on. So, the guy, or Goldilocks, says, okay, it looks like to me, there you are, heroic spirit. Let's reenact the legendary battle. Then a bunch of random portals came behind him and says, let's have some fun while I toy with you, huh? So, yeah, and it ends there. I may have a clue, or I actually may have an idea what's going to happen next episode. And with the quotes said in the preview of the next episode, it's going to be devastating. Only to those, I think it's only going to be devastating to those who actually know her. You all know what I'm talking about. Especially those of you who are the Fate Stay Night watchers from 2006 to Fate Zero, etc. We actually know what's going to happen. We kind of might have a clue what's going to happen. Especially me, because I did accidentally back then kind of watched a little parts and bits of here and there, certain scenes of a movie of of Fate Stay Night Unlimited Blade Works. Yes, there is a movie, to let you all know. Yeah, I watched some scenes here and there by accident because I didn't know what was going on. But yeah. Anyways, we all, pretty much to us Fate Stay Night watchers, we actually know what's going to happen, to be honest with you. Those of you who are brand new, you may feel like, I don't care, you know. I'm just going to be realistic. This is what I'm thinking, you know. I may be wrong, but who knows. But it's going to be devastating for most of us, maybe, next week. And I'm not playing. It's going to be devastating. So, yeah. Who's Goldilocks? Who's the guy in the blonde hair or Goldilocks, you'd be asking me. I can't tell you that yet until he is finally revealed. I will say it. But until the meantime, please be patient. So, I'll see you all till then, alright? My next review, hopefully, hopefully should come up in about, maybe in about like a few minutes, but yeah. Anyways, I'm just going to end it here. I'm Alpha Zero. Have a good day, and I'll see you guys in my next video, right? Peace out. Bye-bye.